with G. Scott.
Come on now, it's another edition of The Reset, and we had to do it. But we had to do it and bring, that Super Bowl champion, Seahawk legend, and top 50 Seahawk of all time, Brandon Mebane. Bang, what's good, my boy?
Man, what's going on with you, man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Why would you wear that Dodgers? Why would you wear that?
Man, today the parade, man. I didn't go, but I'm watching it on TV. And yeah.
You know what, though? I will say, I got to give credit to the Dodgers. I got to give credit to Shohei Ohtani. Because Shohei Ohtani gambled and won. As a matter of fact, I find it interesting that they investigated the NBA. They've gone back 3-4 years. They investigated that baseball stuff about 2 days.
Yeah, man, baseball can't handle more scandals, G. They can't handle more scandals.
All right, man, let's get right to it. The people that listen to the show all the time, by the way, make sure you like and subscribe because we got some good stuff to talk about. But every time the Seahawks win, they went out to Washington and they let it be known. When you talk about Washington, the state of Washington, it ain't D.C. like some folks when you go out of town, bang, you say, I'm from the state of Washington. Oh, you're from D.C.? Hell no. You're from the state of Washington. And the state of Washington was on display last night. They whooped that ass last night. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. The Seahawks was looking good. Now, Mebane, the people want to know right now. We want to go right now. One, are the Seahawks for real?
I'm going to say, I'm going to say they are for real, man. I'm going to say they, for sure, they're a top contender in the NFC, for sure. Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Number two. Is this offensive line up to speed, including Gray Zabel?
I'm gonna say this, right? So last year around this time, everybody was saying, get rid of the whole offensive line, right? Well, I was one of the ones that said, no, it's not the offensive line. It's the structure of them running plays, the protection, just all that stuff, right? Now nobody say like, oh, the offensive line is like as a group, they're doing very well, right? They're good. They're protecting. They're running the ball very well. I would like to see more running, right? Because it's going to come down to some games to where they're going to need to rely on number 9 and 26, right? But they're playing very well. Nothing else to really be said.
Number 3, Sam Darnold. Your thoughts?
The Minnesota Vikings is kicking themselves in the you-know-what because they wish they would have kept him, and the Seahawks look like geniuses. I was one of the ones that said, I don't know how it's going to pan out. I don't know how it's going to look, right? Mm-hmm. I didn't know. Didn't nobody know. Mm-hmm. But
except for John Snyder and Mike McDonald. They knew.
Right. From what the Vikings is saying, the Seahawks are saying, the Vikings is very upset at themselves. They had it right in their hands, and they just let it walk.
Right now, the Seahawks are 6-2. They have played 8 games. In those 8 games, JSN has right now 6 games of 100 yards receiving. As a matter of fact, right now he has 4 games of 100 yards receiving in a row. The first time in Seahawks franchise history that has ever happened. I've said it before. I'll say it again. JSN, the best in the world.
Hey,
go ahead. What you got, Bang?
I got 2 players right now I could say that's up for MVP. Offensive MVP, JSN, and the running back for the coach, Taylor. Right now, I would put JSN as, man, that's tough between them two. But you got to put him in that conversation as MVP.
No, I want to hear you say this. I've been screaming he's the best in the world. Is he?
He's the best in the world, G. But he's the best in the world.
Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Clip that, Paul. Clip that. He finally said it. You heard it, Paul. Brandon Mebane just said that JSN is the best in the world.
I think so. G, but you're a little biased though, because that's your Ohio State guy, man. That's your son teammate.
Okay.
You like,
Okay. Wait. Okay.
yeah,
That's fair. That's fair.
yeah,
But let me just say this, because you know one thing about social media, one thing about the internet, it's forever. Have you noticed that nobody has pulled up me calling anybody else the best in the world? Now, Bane, I love you. You my guy. As a matter of fact, a lot of you guys, I've known Sherm, Doug, Jermaine Kearse, Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas. I can keep going with the list. As much as I love y'all, I ain't never came out and said Brandon Mebane the best in the world.
You should have.
Hey, man. Hey, that JSN real.
Hey, man, he real deal. Holyfield, man. He real deal, man.
He different.
Yeah, he run that route tree, man. He nice.
Yeah.
He's the best receiver in the NFL for sure this year. For sure. Like, yeah, I would say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Look, at the 13 minute. Hey, look here. Paul,
Yeah.
you make sure you clip that. I need that. Him saying that JSN is the best in the world. I need that.
Oh, he's the best, man.
The next thing is, by the way, I want to say a shout out to that button on that Dodgers shirt. That thing is holding everything together. Hey, man, from beginning to end, I saw the Seahawks dominate the Commanders.
Yeah.
Now, you called me last night during the game. You said, hey, G, hey, man, the Commanders can actually run the ball. What you all are seeing and what we're seeing is a clinic put on by this defense and how incredible that D-line is. Now, don't nobody know the D-line the way you do. What the hell are we seeing?
Man, just dogs, and they rotating them too, man. And it's like one group get tired, they send a fresh in, and it's like, woo, man, they good, but they not like us though.
Man, go.
Yeah, you gotta get that Kendrick in there. No, man, but they do their thing, man. They get,
Would you? Okay. Look. First of all, I mean,
Yeah.
not many people were like y'all. We're talking about 4 years in a row where you guys led the league in points allowed. I mean, y'all was different. Arguably one of the greatest. Even Mike McDonald would tell you that Seahawks team was crazy like that. However, is it fair to say the Seahawks defense is the best in the NFL today?
I would say if the turnover margin, if they get turnovers, you can actually probably put them in that category. But I feel like if once they get the turnovers right, then yeah, you can consider them, you know. But if they the way they played and if they're the guy, if they get turnovers, man, they might be unstoppable.
Now, Bane, remember this time last year? You talked about, you was like, look, this defense, I don't see the communication out there.
Right.
I don't see the alignment. I don't see them getting lined up. There's things out of whack. And now today, man, how is that today compared to last year?
The one thing I do see that they have improved on is their communication, especially in the secondary, right? It's from the game where they played against Tampa.
Yeah.
Right. Their communication was a little bit off, but ever since then, it got a whole lot better. And you know, from here to last year, the alignment that's not even a question. Like they're aligning properly. They're communicating up front very well. Their linebackers is flowing, coming downhill. Man, they got it, man. Just imagine how good they're going to be next year too, right? Because they're going to build on top of what they got now. And it's like, woo, man, them other teams better watch out, man, because Seattle is they right there, man. They right there.
Okay, here's a question that has been going, you know, I got to tell you, I sat back on this one. I gave my opinion to Paul this morning, but I'm going to let you take this away. This is a very serious topic that just happened. Right. In that game, in the fourth quarter, with 7 minutes to play, The
Right.
Commanders are down. Starting quarterback is still in the game.
Right.
Unfortunately, he gets hurt. I mean,
Right.
it's a bad injury. Now, before
Right.
you give me your opinion, here's what I said. I have been around you guys, you, all of your teammates, and the one thing that I've learned is that no matter what the score is, you want to compete at all times. And it is hard to get you not to compete.
Right.
So in this case, do you think that Jayden Daniels should have still been in the game?
Man, what was the score? 38-7?
Yeah.
Oh, competing is out the window now. Now it's all about, hey man, try to survive till it go to 0. The competing is gone, man. If you watch that game, man, you'll be like, dude, there's no way they're gonna come back 7 minutes, left in the game. They're not gonna score 6 touchdowns and win. That's not happening. They can probably score maybe 2 touchdowns, but with the time and how they've been playing and the rhythm they're playing with that offense, they're not scoring 2 or 3 touchdowns in 7 minutes. That's not happening. This is my thing, right? Coaching is hard. Playing football is hard. The NFL is hard, right? I think DQ need a guy in his ear to go to him, tap him, and be like, "Hey, DQ, man, Jayden Daniels, man, he been hurt past 3 weeks already. Hey, man, let's take him out of here, man. Let's get him out before he get hurt because them dudes over there, they licking their chops. They know we passing the ball, and they know we're not running the ball because we're down. What you think they're gonna do? They going for him, right? And then the thing with Jayden Daniels is not comfortable in that pocket. If he see it, he's running. And then a lot of times too, man, when guys run and scramble and slide, they still get injured. Just like the Houston quarterback yesterday, right? He slid and got injured. So it's dangerous, man. It's a time and a place, man. When your star pitcher is not pitching good, what they do in baseball? Hey, man, go get him. Go. Hey, bring another pitcher. You got to bring somebody else in, man. You got to protect him, man. It's your franchise quarterback. Protect him.
Bang, the trade deadline is upon us. It's coming.
Yep. Right.
If John Snyder were watching this right now, which, yeah, John, I know from time to time you check me out, But if John Snyder's watching this right now and you see what this team has done so far, and you see maybe there's some things that this Seahawks team needs to do, what would you address in the trade deadline? And by the way, we don't want to hear no feel-good stuff. Give us the raw and uncut truth. What would you address?
Okay, in the beginning of the year, I would have said trade for another receiver, right? But right now, in Seahawks 6-2, and they had a great performance last night, I say trade for nothing. I wouldn't trade nobody. No, I keep it how it is.
Really?
I wouldn't trade nothing. No, like I said, in the beginning of the year, I was like, because they got rid of 2 receivers. They got rid of Lockett and Metcalf, right? But as far as like how it's going now with the pass game, it's been excellent. It's been working out. So I would say nothing.
You know what, Bang? You know what you've taught me? You've always said this. You've always said, hey, football is the ultimate team game. Ultimate.
Yep.
No matter what. If this player is bad, well, sometimes, the team. If this player is good, sometimes it's the team.
Yeah.
What's going on with Geno Smith, man?
So the thing with Geno, right, you got to look at it like this. Let's just keep it real, man. The Raiders, that's just not a good team, right? So if you look at the Raiders, right, the Raiders don't have a number 1 receiver. No, they don't have. They probably don't even have really a star number 2 receiver. So what they're doing with the Raiders is they loading the box. They're loading the box, and they're saying pretty much like, we know y'all running with that running back. So we're going to stop him. We're going to get him out the game. We're going to make it one-dimensional. I think the thing that the Raiders can do right now at this point is just run 2 tight end sets and just use a tight ends and just try to just move down the field using a tight ends.
But they brought in Tyler Lockett.
Yeah, they got Lockett, but Lockett came in late. He's still adjusting. They're adjusting to him, right? But it's rough.
Mm.
It's rough. I tell you what, I do like that Crosby on that defensive end though, boy. Woo. I know people call him, be like, "Hey man, what you want? What you want for him, man? Let me get him off your hands."
Okay, whoa. Okay, wait. You like Maxx Crosby. A lot of folks like Maxx Crosby. Now, let me ask you now.
Yeah.
If you were advising John Schneider and John Schneider say, hey, Bang, should we do something to try to get Maxx Crosby? What do you say to that?
You know what? I can't really entertain it because I don't think the Raiders going to let him go. He their best defensive player. And he make plays too, G. Ooh, man. He make plays too. He a monster, man. I tell him like, bro, they gonna ask for too much. I would say they probably would if the Raiders want to get rid of him or not get rid of him or trade him, I would put 2 first-round draft picks up.
Wait, if you're the Seahawks, you'd give 2 first-round draft picks for Crosby?
No. I wouldn't give 2 first-round draft picks if I'm Seattle. No, I wouldn't. But other teams would if they need a rusher.
So that lets me know you really like this Seahawks defense. You really don't think they need much else.
I don't think they need nothing. No, I think they might. I would say this: they'll probably trade. Some teams is calling. They'll probably trade other people away from the Seahawks. But as far as like outside need something to help them get better, no. I just think they just need to just do little small things, just create more turnovers.
Yeah. Hey, Ben, we got a few minutes left, and obviously this team is 6-2.
Right.
I'll say it's above my expectation of this team this year. They are playing very well. As a matter of fact, under Coach Mike McDonald, man, they 11-1 when it comes to that. 11-1. So I just want to make sure to just talk about this as we continue to go forward. When you played the game, it seems and feels like as long as you get that run at the right time, it reminds me of the Giants. Remember when the Giants back in the day were wild card 9-7 and they end up winning the Super Bowl? It seemed like if you can't get hot, man, if you can get hot in December and January, life is good.
Yeah.
What would be your message to the Seahawks right now? They've been hot right now. How can they continue?
Turnovers, man. Focus on getting some turnovers, man. I'm telling you, like if you look at their defense, man, that's the one thing I would say that is kind of is there. They got the potential, but it's like add on to what y'all got, like sack calls, fumbles, forced fumbles, interceptions, like whatever it takes to tip balls, all that stuff, picks. I'm telling you, if they get that, man, that's a dangerous team, man.
Yeah,
I would say if they can master the turnovers, I would say they probably the best team in the NFC. I would say that.
Ooh, wait, over the Rams?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. We're about to find out.
That's tough. We're gonna find out. That Rams game is gonna be tough.
The Seahawks have Arizona and Labubu coming to town here to Lumen Field this Sunday, and then the next Sunday they travel down to the Rams. So we definitely gonna see what's happening and what's going on. Man, them Dodgers, man. Come on, man. Them Dodgers.
Man, that was an interesting series, man.
Hey, man, that game was crazy. Bang, tell the truth.
Yeah.
When it was y'all was down 4-3, top of the ninth, 1 out, you kind of thought it was over, didn't you?
Man, we all low-key thought it was, yeah. And then we hit 3 home runs in that game. The craziest moment when the center fielder went over to the left fielder and caught the ball and banged it, boom. And I was like, ooh, man, if he'd have dropped that ball, ooh. But hey, man, the second baseman for the Dodgers, I want to butcher his name. He made some good plays, man. He made some
Yeah.
good plays, man. Throwing the dude out at home,
Yeah.
and then he hit that home run too to tie it up.
I know.
Like, woo, man.
Yeah. All right, Bang. Well,
Yeah.
shoot, man. We got to do this again. We had the man. Hey, this 6-2 on this Seahawks team. They looking good. Hey, before we go, Gray Zabel. Your thoughts on Gray Zabel? Is he doing all right?
He's doing good, man. He's doing good, man. To me, it's the system. The system is better this year than it was last
Now
year.
that's
for the
true.
offense.
Nobody can argue that.
The
Nobody can
system
argue
is
that.
better. And I was the first one to say, that if they fix the system, which is the protection and how they have them playing, the offensive line, you have a legit offensive line.
Another thing that you used to talk about. You used to say, I want to see the quarterback. You know what? We're going to have to pull up these receipts. You used to say, I want to see the quarterback go under center more.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold is going under center a lot.
Yeah. You gotta mix it up, man. Like, that's one of the reasons why I'm not a huge fan of watching college football, because everybody want to be Patrick Mahomes, like sit in the shotgun and just throw. I'm like, bro, that's not realistic football. That's 7-on-7, right?
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to see 7-on-7. I want to see you running in between them tackles, man, just grinding for that 1 or 2 yards, that people don't think is big, but it's gonna come up big later in that game. Because you tiring out the defense while you just run. They like, man, they can run and pass. Like, bro, this is hard, right? But when you just finesse, they like, oh, we coming.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you can rush the quarterback 10 times, and if you hit him once, sack, clause, fumble, it's a bad game on the offensive line.
Big facts. Bang, we got to do this again, man. If y'all look here, like and subscribe and share with all your friends. Always grateful that you guys come hang out with The Reset. Appreciate you for listening to us. Love you for that.
Yes,
and as
sir.
always, be kind,